This is why I wear gloves and a mask for some PC repair jobs. Customer keeps getting heat warnings. I wonder why. Oh, because there's an entire ecosystem inside of that bad boy. Data wiped successfully. Yeah, they're not getting anything off that bad boy. Even worse than running a magnet over it. I think it's about time for me to get a new PC or something. Nah, you're fine. You're fine. A little bit of duct tape. Perfect. Good to go. Laptop fixed. Gold-plated hairbrush. Yeah, that's what that is. A hairbrush. I mean, if it's trash, I guess just use it for that if you want. My GPU failed mid-game. I believe Discord is dying and screaming for help like "Rah!" And that's about it. I think my GPU on my old laptop is finally dying. What would make you say that? Could it be the green glyph site? My god, dude, it looks like a poorly rendered video game. Just found this outside my house. You should poke it with a pin and see what happens. I've done it. I got burned really bad. Behind my gaming console collection. Yes, maybe don't plug them all in. That is a fire hazard. Why do people do this? I don't know, my dude. My mom did it a bunch of times. I never understood it, but yeah, people do that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It still works with a little adjustment, just a little. Buy a new remote. Stop fixing all your remotes on the table, just buy a new one, bro. It's like $30. My friend's phone after being broken for like 2 years. Yeah, I had a phone like this. It was a $45 phone that was waterproof that got ran over by my work van in Florida. Yeah, and that thing still worked for like 6 months with a completely shattered screen. I got rid of it when it stabbed me when I turned off the alarm once. iPhone is decil. Yes, iPhone is decil. By the way, I just switched from my phone to the new Android. It's a secret thing I did for shorts and no one knows the key, but yeah, bro. Suck it, iPhone. No, I miss my phone. Oh, le flip. Problem system the flip. It's definitely not a broken one. Don't ask me how, but I accidentally baked my phone and didn't realize it until it almost caught fire. How? But I like that little foxing drawing. It's really cute. I found the reason weird noises coming from server disk. Why would weird noises be coming from that? It's just two normal server disks. Yes, those are 3090s. On the floor. And with stickers. Why? Why have you done that to a beautiful card? I wanted to test this old Intel processor, but lost the original locks of the cooler, so I improvised with some wires. I tried to make it as most of good taste as I could. You tried. You didn't do it, but yeah, you just tied it down. Good job, buddy. Passive cooling an i9 with an 8-pound block of copper. Why though? That must be an expensive piece of copper, dude. Like 8 pounds of copper? That might be cheap. I don't know the price of copper. That's a lot of pennies though. My sister's phone, I did not blur anything. This is an actual phone. Why doesn't she get the screen fixed? I've been broke as hell. I've lived in my car and I still fix my phone screen. How can you function with that? You can't even see like at the top quarter of the screen. Plugged in an SD card I found in a box. Wow. Yeah, that's a great SD card you found in that box. I'm sure you'll get a lot of use out of that. Scratching the inside of hard drives is pathetic. I crush my old hard drives. Yeah, just crush those. Yeah, who needs to remember any of your data? Just like crush it up like a can at a frat party. I think my math is correct. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. That's a Casio. Hey, I'm wearing a Casio watch. They never make mistakes, except for my Wu-Tang watch has a scratch on it. I'm moving on. Should I add more multi-band compression? Maybe add more cake to complete it, but this is a really nice cake actually, and bravo to the chef. Shocking! Literally, that is very shocking. Don't play with that. You could die. I've been shocked through the chest once from an outlet. It hurts. How the hell is it still running? This can't be real. No, sometimes phones just don't want to quit. I mean, an iPhone or Android, definitely gonna break, but like those off-brand like Zeit phones, ZTE, those things can survive a van running over them. I'm sure it could survive a bullet hole. Fully working Samsung Galaxy A20e. Yeah, maybe buy an OtterBox and a proper screen protector. Maybe not that little wallet thing. Like, just use a wallet. My mom's computer. I've seen worse. My mom had a ThinkPad that, she downloaded a virus, and I didn't know how to take it off the time. That would say, warning, the FBI is tracking your location, because she was on, like, some no-no sites. By that, I mean, like, corn sites. But yeah, I've seen worse. But this is bad. Oh, it gets worse. It's worse. Oh, boy. Do fire alarms count? Don't you mean fire ant alarms? No, this is seriously a problem. Ants are monsters. Blake ran over my 13 Pro Max. More like 13 Pro piece of garbage, because that thing is trash now. Buy a new one, I guess. My keychain. Yeah, that's a great keychain, yeah. Why? Why did you make it out of these? Why? Like, seriously, what was the idea behind this? My friend tried to glue down screen. I don't think you're supposed to do that. That can break the camera, that can break the screen. Some glues are corrosive. I know that because I've spilled super glue on my carpet and it literally smoked. Seen at local Discovery Center. Microprocess. Did the kids like play with this and try and bend it, or were people trying to steal like the gold coloring off it? I'm so confused. How did it get like this? My calculator didn't work, so I opened it up to change the battery. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you Jesus, bro, I'm so sorry. Found this in my backyard. What is that? Is that a brick?
Is that old technology? Scary. That has no touchscreen.
Yeah, I'm just joking, but yeah, that thing, that could knock somebody out. It's painful. It really hurts my soul. See them ruined like this. Bro, is that, oh my god, how could you let this happen? What happened to the bottom? Did it like get melted by lava? My authentic copy of Pokemon Gold got ruined in my backpack. I found it like this while taking a break at work. It's still functional though. Rip, bro. I sold all my old Pokemon games, including Silver, and I regret that. That was the Lugia game, but at least you still have your broken one. Good enough to use. No. Okay, I understand being broke. I had one of those MP3s that you plug in that was a USB also to listen to music, but this ain't usable, bro. Oh, I accidentally stepped on an incel, Celeron. I don't know what that is, but that looks painful. And it looks like you broke it. And it looks like it's expensive. That sucks, mate. Windows suddenly doesn't boot anymore. Any tips? Have you tried plugging it and unplugging it? Like, maybe try blowing into it. That ought to fix it. Oopsie! What do you mean, oopsie? How? How did this happen? Like, those screens were hard to break. I've tried kicking one with a boot on it, didn't break it. How'd you get a plastic keyboard in there? It finally happened. Poke it with a pin. Poke it. Just a little poke. Just see what happens. Guess who will never throw an unsecured bottle of Parmesan cheese into their laptop bag ever again? My brother spilled Hi-C on my laptop, and I used rice to dry it out, and then a piece of rice got into the fan, and all I heard for like the 7 years I owned that HP was because the rice would just like bounce off the fan. It was crazy. Motherboard broke, and this case wasn't the right size for the new one, so it's now caseless. Maybe just put it in a cardboard box, not just out in the elements like this. Like, what if you have a cat? The cat is going to chew on those wires. Dog got a hold of them. Repairable? No. Actually, yeah, probably with duct tape. It's not gonna be comfy, but yeah, that's repairable. I'm sure all it needs is a reboot. Yeah, it just needs a reboot, just like the show Reboot just needed a reboot on Netflix, and everybody loved that. And everyone loved the reboot of Code Lyoko. No, just burn it. Just burn it more. Throw it in the trash. Resistor bridge. What a beautiful resistor bridge. What is going on here? What are your soldering skills? My god, there's like cone towers. It looks like a little battlefield. I think I can fix this. Yeah, sometimes fixing a TV like this is just banging it in the right spot and then it perfectly fixes it. Laptop works just fine. Just a few missing pieces. What do you mean a few missing pieces? What do you mean a few missing pieces? It's impressive it still works, but what do you mean a few missing pieces? How do I type on this? Yeah, LEDs are cool, but have you ever heard of LERs, light emitting resistors? Any electric component can emit light once. Just once. And then your house burns down and you live in your car for 1.5 years. Sorry, boys, can't play tonight. The wife took the screen. She thought it was an iPad, even though it's not an Apple product. The stress controller didn't make it through my day of Apex today. This is like why you shouldn't play Apex or League of Legends. It's rage-inducing. I'm sure that micro SD card slot will work just fine. Yeah, fine, just fine. Fine, just fine. How'd you break it in the first place? Seriously, how'd you break this? How? I'm so confused. Ticket. Why is my Ethernet not working on my laptop? Please fix.
Hey, but buddy, I think I know why it's not working. See those little wires right there? They're supposed to be straight.
Bro, how did this happen? Would you jam a screwdriver in there like you're murdering it? Older bro's charger definitely is on license. Jeez, just buy a new charger. They're like $20 at most for a real one. Maybe it might be $60 for a really long iPhone one, but I don't need that anymore. I got an Android. Hey, I can't wait to get roasted in the comments for using an Android. So, at least it charges.
Maybe it shouldn't. Maybe you should put that thing out of its misery. Also, I miss the buttons on iPhones. Those were good times. GPU was overheating. Found out it was breathing through a carpet. Yeah, I wonder why it's overheating. Could be the spray-on foam you got in there, or whatever the hell that is. Cloud computing. This is a death trap. That's all I have to say. But where there's a will, there's a way. Homemade Samsung curved smart TV. No, that's just a broken TV, dude. Whatever happened to those phones that would bend in your pocket? Did we just forget those existed? It's kind of like the flip phones with the touch screens. We're not going to use those because they're or bad. Sorry, I can't say bad words on YouTube. Poopy. Spicy pillows. Very spicy. I dare you to lay your head on one of those. It's now a foldable phone. Yeah, that's how that works. That's definitely how that works. Phone keychain. I feel like this is somehow gonna come back to haunt you later in life. Duraleak. Registered trademark. Yeah, I've been there. Ruined a lot of my toys as a kid. Frickin' Duralast.